What's going on, everybody? C4 here. Welcome back to the channel, and we are here for the finale of the Philadelphia Eagles flashback rebuild here in Madden 21 at pick 6 in the 2020 draft. And wow, oh boy, if the Colts knew what pick they just made, they'd be pretty upset selecting Isaiah Wilson. But I let you guys in the comments section let me lead me in the direction of where we should go with our draft pick. Quickly looking at our squad here. We're stacked. You look at offense, where could we get a rookie that can make an impact in year one? And it would be running back 2, getting an upgrade over Corey Clement. Versus on the defensive side of the ball, where we could use a corner 3. You could also look for a defensive tackle for sure. But, given the fact that we were a good team, we picked at pick 26 here. Wasn't a whole lot of D tackles available that made a whole lot of sense. And while the God is there, Jalen Reagor, shockingly, it really came down to basically Jalen Johnson at corner. Man, I wish there was more value there at D tackle. We're going to grab one of those guys in the second round. Hopefully they're still there. Or running back. And I actually liked one of the suggestions. I was like, can we get, a guy in Clyde Edwards-Helaire, who when the Kansas City Chiefs drafted him, a lot of people compared him to Brian Westbrook because Andy Reid is there. But I got this comment. Someone said, Swift and Shady. Like, that does sound like a tandem. The marketing is there, even if it's only going to be for 1 year, and that is looking at DeAndre Swift, the rookie running back out of Georgia. I like it. I'm going with it. We are going to select DeAndre Swift out of Georgia. 74 hidden dev, number 13 in true value, getting him at 26. He looks pretty good. 83 carries, solid for a rookie. 83 juke, 89 speed, 90 acceleration. Very well-rounded player. 70 catching definitely also helps, as we now have a complete running back rotation. And looking for us, all the D tackles are still there. Devon Hamilton, I actually really liked him out of Ohio State last year. I thought it was a great get. I think he went to Jacksonville, but I'm going to have to be biased here. What's this? Yeah, they're both late seconds. I'm going to go with the Canadian. Neville Gallimore out of Oklahoma. 70 normal, 54 in true value, getting him at 58. Will be able to start as a rookie as well, which is certainly not ideal when you're going into the final year of a rebuild. So our draft summary for our final draft here with the Philadelphia Eagles, Chip Kelly and company. You saw the first 2 selections. After that, I kind of just went for how I would draft for the Eagles, and it wasn't, the best, but it wasn't worse trying to fill in depth. I got Baidaj at center, Bryce Hall at corner, 67 normal. I got Kamal Martin, 62, Jordan Fuller, 63. Thought that should be higher, as he essentially was I finished as a starter, I think, for the Rams last season. And then we got Bronson Rex-Steiner at fullback, 69 overall, because why freaking not? All right, even though we kind of just looked through it before the draft, this is our final teams. Let's get kind of a little bit more in-depth look and see where the players are at. So on the offense, not much is changing. Offensive line is still, really good. No weak links. Jason Kelsey, now that we can kind of look back in retrospect, never got up into the 90s. That was definitely disappointing, but I think everyone else has been fair. Same with Hunter Henry, high 80s. Really the only player that didn't develop nicely because we're just using default sliders, straight hundreds across the board for XP. You would just like to see a little bit more development at a Kelsey. For our skill position players, we've had the triple header here. Deshaun Jackson, LaShawn McCoy, and Jerry McAvoy, pretty much the whole rebuild. They're starting to regress, but still definitely premier players. And at the end of this episode, we will look at their final career stats. Have some youth now. DeAndre Swift at RB2. DK Metcalf. Unfortunately, we don't get to go further and see how much of an Eagles legend he can develop. Mariota, 95 overall superstar. Have yet to get him an X factor, so maybe he wasn't as overpowered as he potentially could have been when we drafted him at Oregon, but still, I'm not going to be complaining about a 95 superstar quarterback whatsoever. Defensively, in the secondary, we got Patrick Peterson, who's part of that blockbuster trade that we made, sending Antonio Brown to the Houston Texans for us to acquire Pat Pete, who's been outstanding, no regression to be had. Micah Hyde's been here for a while, average development, and the rest of the corners aren't anything special. Harrison Smith has been solid. I don't think he's ever got 99. I think 97 overall, 96, 97 was his plateau, but still, not underwhelming. Kind of like Kelsey, where would have been nice to have a 99, but hasn't been underwhelming. Then we have Chauncey Gardner-Johnson here, just, developing. Linebacking core, we have Borland, who's been solid. Darius Leonard, who's been solid. Navarro Bowman, at his peak, was mid-90s as well, so he definitely followed in the shoes of what he actually did in real life with the San Francisco 49ers. And then our defensive line, it's probably the least sexy position. Trent Cole, no longer here, defensive end. We have Hendrickson, who's solid inside, Hargrave and Gallimore, when before we would have, I don't know who else we've had outside of Geno Atkins. We haven't really had a consistent defensive tackle 2 for this rebuild. And then we have old man Carlos Dunlap, who's been serviceable for us, as well as an 89 superstar. Special teams, we have the best punter in the NFL, and Johnny Hecker, and Lambeau has also been pretty reliable, especially for a user. So I'm happy with this team. 87 overall. Not as good as we were a year ago. If you don't remember from the last episode, kind of got in a, tight situation with our salary cap. Couldn't re-sign everybody. But this is still a team that's more than good enough to make a playoff run so that we could try and get another Super Bowl title. Felt pretty good about the season. Got the bye, gambled that we would have to play our game. Well, didn't have to. I didn't feel like it because I knew we would have more important playoff games that I'd want to hop in and try to just do some damage. We went 12-4. The rest of the NFC East wasn't too bad, and literally all 4 of those losses. I think we lost to the Giants twice and the Cowboys twice. So I was a little bit worried when I was seeing these sim results, being like, okay, we're not winning in our division. But nice, 12-4. It's been a while since we had a double-digit season. It feels like we've been making the playoffs. Maybe that's a lie, but 12-win season is very good. It's been a minute since we've had 12 wins, and oddly enough, it's when our team's not in the 90s that we actually have a solid record. But whatever, man. We're not gonna put on tinfoil hat and try to figure out the Madden sim. We did have hidden depth traits. DeAndre Swift, obviously an RB2, not getting a whole lot of reps. Still waiting to see that. It should unlock here if we go on a little bit of a playoff run. I'm going to guess that it's a star. It's going to be similar to what his rating is in real, because obviously we just saw him as a rookie. I think that was our only hidden dev rookie. Gallimore's looking solid, though, on the defensive line. Didn't look out of place, which is nice. Quick look at our stats here. Are we the 1 seed? We got to be, right? That's the only team that gets a bye. Beautiful. The Raiders are the 1 seed on the other side. Let's look at our stats as we are the 1 seed. We didn't have big yet. We didn't have any, it wasn't like we were winning 40, dropping 40 bombs and stuff. So that, humble numbers for Mariota here. 4,600 yards, 32 touchdowns to 13 picks. Under 1,000 yards for LaShawn McCoy. So at least it's our final year, if this is the year that the wheels start to fall off for him. Not bad for DeAndre Swift, though. 8 vultures for Corey Clement. 8 touchdowns for the RB3. It's a little crazy. Receiving, 1,000 yards and 9 for Djax, 1,008 for Macklin. Very happy to see these guys go out with really, really productive numbers. Kirk's there. DK had a little bit of an underwhelming season. Okay year from Hunter Henry, 600 yards, 6 tutties. Defensively, over 100 tackles and 3 picks for Darius Leonard. We got 9 sacks for Carlos Dunlap, 8 for Bowman, 6 for Hendrickson, 3 picks from Leonard. Led the team, 2 for Pat Pete, 2 for Smith, and 2 for Micah Hyde. Looking at the yearly awards, MVP went to RG. Man, RG3's been an absolute beast in this rebuild. So has been Jameis Winston, a guy that's forever going to be linked with Marcus Mariota. I mean, while his team's not in the playoffs, he did play enough to get into the top 10 for MVP. Let's just see. We got an Eagles here. Mariota, number 6. Paxton, we censored there. Number 6 for Offensive Play of the Year for Mariota's not bad. Nothing for us there, even though it's, somehow, some way, I still like seeing Fletcher Cox get an award there. And Offensive Rookie went to Joe Burrow, taking over for Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay. DeAndre Swift at number 4. Defensive Rookie of the Year, come on. We have some later round guys. And then for the rest of the individual awards, looking for some Eagles, and not one is there. The not one player on the 1 seed did good enough, did impressive to get into the award nominations and all that stuff. But that's fine. It's only going to be a kick in the ass for these guys to motivate them a little bit as we host the 9-7 49. We're going to pop up for this one because, come on. They're 9-7. They're not a bad team. They're not a great team. We know they have Fletcher Cox. They have Gerard Mayo, Zeke Elliott, Joey Bosa, Taylor Wan, Eric Kendricks, Jimmy Smith, Alex Mack, Fred Warner, Michael Crabtree, Dante Hittner. So a couple guys that are familiar. I think we played the Niners last time we made the playoffs as well. But I have confidence in our team here. 88 overall Eagles that we're going to go on a run. And it starts at home disposing of the 49ers. All right, phenomenal. It's a snow game, so anything can happen. But I do like the optics of Philadelphia playing against a California team in the snow, right? Doesn't that make sense that, it should be a victory, but it's tight. It's going to be who can run the ball the best. They have Zeke Elliott, so we do know they have a lot of talent when it comes to the running back room. We're going to come in here on 3rd and 10, just because it seems like the offense is starting to stall out a little bit. But I already know. At least one of these plays, someone's going to slip, and it's going to irate me. Hopefully it's not my quarterback off the first play. Oh, my God, DK Metcalf is wide open. And just a little late. Had the pressure there. Don't know if that's field goal range. We got a safety. Okay. Come on, boys. Kick the field goal. We're up 1. A lot of drives there ending in field goals. I'm not happy with that. Niners are getting touchdowns. We're getting field goals. We got a 4-point lead. 3rd down. We'll come in here. Try our best to make amends for the first time we came in and didn't make it. 3 turnovers for the 49ers here, and they're still within 1 score. So we're not doing our job on the offensive side of the ball. Let's go, Marcus. Let's go, Marcus. Don't fumble it. Beautiful. Big time gainer. I mean, he has almost 90 speed. Does not have escape radius, unfortunately. I cannot wait till we start getting news for Madden 22. I can't wait for them to hopefully remove escape radius from this game because it just kills it. Nice victory, closer than expected, but Philadelphia wins 32-29. Solid game there. I mean, come on, you got to beat Connor Cook for God's sakes. He's not anything special. Good showing there from Mariota. Hey, the Niners did a good job though in a snow game. You figure LaShawn McCoy, who's like a legend in Philadelphia for the snow game against the Detroit Lions, would have a big one. Only 61 yards there. So, team effort, and we're moving on. Conference championship game, 10-6 Bucks, 12-4 Eagles, 87 overall. I feel like the Bucks are another team we've seen a lot of in this rebuild. Cam Jordan, Blackman, Freeman, Treadwell, Barr, Geno Atkins. Okay, former Eagle. Bakhtiari, Villanueva, and Sherman. It's a talented team. 87 overall against an 88 overall. We'll pop a bear this one yet again, setting us up so that I can hop in and play the entire Super Bowl. If we make it, I like our chances. No snow. Please, no snow. Please, no snow. Oh, it's a clear night in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The last time the Eagles and the Bucks met in a championship game did not go well for Philadelphia. Rondé Barber, I think, was the guy that was responsible for ruining that night. That was when I wasn't particular. I was a football fan, but I wasn't an Eagle fan that year. I remember that game. I didn't really have. Thank God I did not have the same affiliations I do right now because that game would have been painful. Because the Philly was supposed to roll Tampa. Would have won the Super Bowl if we would have made it that year. But woulda, coulda, shoulda. It's time to get revenge like 20 years later. We're down 1. I don't like that. 3rd and 10. Time to come on in. Let's just get a chain move here. I don't need a bomb. Let's go drag under. Just give me, we'll be... Ooh, Deshaun. Slants on Deshaun. I think that's where I want to go. Right between the linebackers. It's good. Slight adjustment from Deshaun Jackson. Wasn't a perfect throw from Mariota, but more than effective to move the chains. Let's see if the computer can finish this drive off. We go into the red zone. They're struggling a little bit. 3rd and 1. This is why are we only throwing the ball? We have LaShawn McCoy. We have a superstar X-Factor running back, and they literally don't have anyone over the center who's Jason Kelsey. So come on, let's go. It's going to be easy. That's literally like the worst defense in that situation, unless they wanted us to score, which could totally be a strategy here. Let us score, get the ball with 3 minutes to go, and get your offense another chance. But they punt it. We're going down. If we can get a field goal. No. We're down 1. We're down. Ooh. Down 1, we got 3 timeouts. Hey, if you need to be in a situation where you gotta throw a bomb, I'm glad that we still have Deshaun Jackson and Jeremy Maclin. Oh, let's go! Ice in the veins. Field goal. They can't call timeouts, can they? There's gonna be no weird angles. There's going to be no weird angles. There's going to be time left on the clock. Not a lot. But there's going to be 4 seconds. Oh, my God. Okay, I'll give them a chance. If history does not... If the Madden Sim's not going to let us win, they'll get a touchdown here in the remaining 4 seconds. If not, there we go. Super Bowl bound. Razor-thin victory. 30-28. Philly knocks off Tampa. Solid showing for Mariota there. 350 yards, 2 touchdowns. 120 rushing yards for LaShawn McCoy, almost 100 yards for Maclin, over 100 for Deshaun Jackson. All of our stars were on display as we now get to finish this rebuild with a chance to get our 4th Super Bowl title. The Super Bowl has been set. 12-4 Eagles, 11-5 Jacksonville Jaguars. I think it's time right now. We're going to look at like the history and stuff. Let's get that out of the way so that if we go out on top of the Super Bowl, that's the perfect way to end it. Or if we lose, I can rage and just end the goddamn video. So let's look at the stats, career stats for some of our notable players. Mariota, 24,000 yards, 200 touchdowns, 79 interceptions. So that's definitely better than what he's done in real life so far in his career. LaShawn McCoy, 13,000 rushing yards, 140 rushing touchdowns. That's really good. Like, we were going to have to check that all time. Deshaun Jackson, Jeremy Maclin. We got 12,000 yards for Maclin, 123 touchdowns. And that's just like garbage Madden sim stats. There was a bunch of years he only got 800 yards when he definitely should have been a 1,000-yard receiver. 11,000 yards, 91 touchdowns for Deshaun. 3,300 yards, 25 touchdowns for Shady. 3 and 30 for Hunter Henry at tight end. But those are really good years, especially 123 touchdowns for Maclin. That is very impressive. On the defensive side, we got, well, I mean, Pat Pete hasn't spent most of his career with us. He split it. Harrison Smith, 800 tackles, 14 picks. 700 there, 58.5 sacks for Navarro Bowman. That looks a little weird. We got 14 picks there. Yeah, 13 for Hyde. On the sacks front, 81.5 career sacks for Dunlap, 118 TFLs. That would definitely put him high up there on a list for the all-time Eagles. Let's see for the NFL records. At least maybe Maclin could be there. Let's see for rushing yards. Oh, we are... If one more year, like, pad your stats here for LeSean McCoy, and he makes top 10. For tutties, right there, 3rd all-time behind Emmitt Smith and LT. Happy to see that. Receiving yards, maybe with touchdowns. 123 for Maclin is on there all-time for receiving yards. Very happy seeing that as well. So great job there. We can look at this new feature, league history, just to set the tone. How did I go to my very first year? First year, we won the Super Bowl. Michael Vick was the MVP. Happy with that. Year 2, I don't think we had anyone outside of Michael Vick being the Offensive Player of the Year and the league MVP. 2022 was a year where we had Michael Vick as Offensive Player of the Year. Man, Michael Vick was so freaking good. Offensive Player of the Year in 2023 was LeSean McCoy. Oh, and at the very top was also the league MVP. In the 2024 season, there is our 2nd Super Bowl victory over the Chargers. Shady was the Super Bowl MVP. 2025, I don't think we had anything there. 2026, nothing there. 2027, nothing there. 2028, so a little bit of a down period, but then we got our 3rd Super Bowl victory over the Miami Dolphins. Yet another Super Bowl MVP for LeSean McCoy. Chip Kelly was the Coach of the Year. 2029, didn't have anything. 2030, fortunately, only DK Metcalf was the Offensive Rookie of the Year. So at least we have some credit there. So we are looking for that 4th Super Bowl. Can LeSean McCoy get his 3rd Super Bowl MVP? 12-4 Eagles, 11-5 Jacksonville Jaguars. Looking at what they have it's a damn good team. Mark Ingram, Andrew Luck, Joe Hayden, Von Miller, and Justin Durant are their superstar X Factors. They have Manti Te'o, his fake girlfriend, as a superstar, as well as, I believe that's like Saints Mike Thomas. I should probably have a picture there, though. And Corey Lugier, defensive tackle. But we are the better team. Let's go handle and take care of some business. Let's go, man. Let's go. In Florida, you already know there's going to be, a hostile environment for sure. Let's come in on 3rd down. We'll pop a bear this one, but we're mostly going to play anytime it's a clear situation where there could be grave influence over the game. And I would say 3rd and 8 on the Jaguars 10 very much fits that bill. Why is DK Metcalf not on the field? Ah! Oh! Oh, no. The Nathan Peterman of Madden on YouTube. God damn it. 90-yard pick 6. I don't even know who that is. Marquis Christian, probably? Oh! Give me the May emoji. I need May from Overwatch. Sorry. You know, one of those. Play Overwatch. People still play that anymore? Oh, we're getting smoked. All right. Come in here. Let's see if we can make amends. A nice little tutty. That's what we're looking for. A touchdown. Put us within a score. 3rd and 4 here. Let's redeem ourselves. Oh, my God. We got space separation for Deshaun. He's still very fast. He's still very, very fast. That's exactly the shot of life we needed in the arm there. 48-yard touchdown. Mariota to Deshaun Jackson. The Eagles offense back out on the field. We'll come in 3rd and 2. Let's give it to the man that's looking to win his 3rd Super Bowl MVP. LeSean McCoy. Can we move the chains? It gets blocked up very well. And we're into the Jaguars red zone. Let's see if the sim can punch this one in. If not, I'm actually kind of hoping that as Sean McCoy on that run goes over 100 yards. Let's actually take over. 1st and 10. Christian Kirk, Macklin, DeAndre Swift out the backfield. That could be an interesting one. Except I'm going to keep it. Oh, I'm not going to get it. 100% if I got hit there, that ball was going on the ground. Don't know why. My spidey senses were tingling. Either that or I'm getting ready to have a stroke. But I think we're still good. 1st and goal on the 3. Pretty much selling out run defense there for the Jags. Got the stop. Man, lots of touches here today for LeSean McCoy. He's gassed. He's winded. But this is looking fairly well. We got the fullback in front of him. He just doesn't have the juice. We got that 1 yard back. 3rd and goal. Okay, let's put DeAndre Swift. Get the fresh legs in there. I think DeAndre Swift is going to have like a Super Bowl moment. A moment he'll remember for the rest of his career. Getting the go-ahead touchdown in the Super Bowl. Easy does it. Here we go. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Jags are going. They're pressing. They get a touchdown. Oh, look at that. Big chunks there for the Eagles. They go for it on 4th down. They get it. 38-38. Okay, let's come in. Give me a chance to throw a bomb. They do have timeout, so if we do get an opportunity to kick a field goal, it'll most likely be one of those weird angle field goals. Oh, indecisive. Let's get some yardage. Get some yardage. Get out of bounds. 38. Stop the clock. 2 timeouts. Could probably slants it just to get a couple yards. We're not going to take that 55-yard. Let's go stick. Oh, because it's 4th down. I'm going to ice myself. Oh, no. Come on, C4. Get your head out of your ass. Pay attention to what's going on, bud. 55-yarder Lambo. Who, isn't he the kicker for the Jags, too? Like a really good kicker for the Jags. Let's go, baby. Oh, that might be good. That looks good, baby! Josh Lambo, 55-yarder. Right down the middle. I would not be faked out there. Come on. Yes! We finish the Eagles rebuild. 41-38. Our 4th Super Bowl. How fitting that C4 gets to do a favorite team, and they pay him back, man. They pay him back with 4 Super Bowl titles. It'll be interesting to see who the MVP is. It could very well be LeSean McCoy. Had well over 100 rushing yards on the game. But, I don't know, Mariota as well. I'd give it to Lambo just for sinking that kick. I don't know. Is that Trevor Lawrence? Be interested if that was Trevor. Oh, it's Andrew Luck, right? I think Andrew Luck's their quarterback. Just, you see, isn't that Lawrence's number 15? Maybe not. I don't know. I'm going to stop talking here. Matt Patricia's not winning a Super Bowl as a head coach, all right? He's a coordinator guy. Let's see the celebration here. And I can end this series and give you guys a little teaser about what I'm going to at least try to do for our next little Madden series as we work our way through the dead period between Madden 21 and Madden 22. Or at least Madden 21 and then like Madden 22 news that I can make content about. Look at this, Sean Jackson. Too much speed still in them old legs. MVP? Oh, it is Mariota with 3 picks. I think LeSean McCoy got robbed, to be completely honest with you. All right, so yeah, this is going to be the final Flashback rebuild just for a bit. Obviously, it'll be a series that absolutely we can revisit. We're not going to be able to go through all 32 teams, but I am thinking I'm going to do a new series because I'm having some fun with the PlayStation emulator. I'm thinking about doing, I don't know, where I'm going to start, but I'm thinking about getting as many Maddens that I can get back in the day that will work on my PlayStation emulator. And I'm going to rebuild the worst team in every Madden. I feel like that's going to be a fun series. Like starting at, I'm thinking Madden 02. We'll go from Madden 02 all the way up. And it'll be a 5-year rebuild per thing. And I'm going to rebuild the worst team in every Madden. I feel like that's something fun. That's something fresh, something for me to do that I'm intrigued and interested to do. So if you guys want to see that, let me know in the comment section below. You think that's a good idea. As always, your first time stopping by, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. Smash the like button if you enjoyed. And until next time, it's C4 saying peace